This is Peggy Lamb with the Abundant Body Worker. And recently I heard a fascinating story from a physical therapist who years ago was working in a particular clinic, and there was another PT working in that clinic that consistently got the best outcomes of any of the PTs in that particular clinic. And the PT that I'm talking about, let's call him Tom, was really curious, like, why is this guy getting such great outcomes? What is he doing that I'm not doing? Because their skill set was equal. So he asked to sit in on a session with the PT that was getting these great outcomes. And this is what he found out. It wasn't in the skill set, it wasn't in the certifications, it was the power of reassurance. That PT, the one who was getting all the good outcomes, constantly reassured his patients that they were doing great, that the body is a healing machine, the body is strong and capable, and they were making progress and they were okay. And Tom also noticed that at the beginning of the session, that PT who got the best outcomes also checked in with his patients about how they were feeling. What were the stressors in their lives? So he was taking their temperature, so to speak, or what was the state of their nervous system. So the moral of this story is that we can have upteen certifications and a lot of great techniques, but it is reassurance and really telling the client that they're doing okay, that they are healing, is such a key factor. The mind is so powerful. The brain and the nervous system is so powerful. Fear feeds pain. And I also came across a really interesting research article. I have to look up the name of it. Yeah, it's called Fear in the Context of Pain. Lessons learned from 100 years of fear conditioning. So the link to that study, if you're interested, is on the blog post that I quoted today. The link to that blog post is in the description. And so if you found this topic helpful, please like this post and go head over to my blog and you can subscribe there. And this helps me grow this page and my website. I also wanted to share a personal story of the power of reassurance. Now, I've had what I call caterwampy hips for a really long time, and there was a time in my life where I was really scared. I had torn labrum, I was in pain, and I went to see the orthopedic doctor, and I ended up getting a cortisone shot. Now, I've had lots of cortisone shots, but that's the only one that ever worked. And after I read this article by the PT who had this life-changing experience, I realized it wasn't the cortisone shot that was the difference. It was the doctor who kept telling me, you're fine. You go out and exercise. It's just your hip talking to you. These are just normal abnormalities. Go out, do your exercising, and have fun. So that's from my life. The other thing I wanted to mention here, without naming names or anything, is I've seen a couple of kind of disturbing posts for CE classes that tend to instill fear in both us as therapists and people. And you know, it reminded me of a book I heard of recently. I haven't read, but it's called Selling Sickness: How the Pharmaceutical Company is Making Patients Out of Us All. And we want to make sure that we're not selling musculoskeletal disorders that are serious and never heal and things like that. And I know that that is not behind that, but there were some titles that really, like, I wouldn't use that title because it's instilling fear. And we know what fear can do. Fear feeds pain. Fear feeds the fight or flight system. And really, the power of healing comes from a regulated nervous system. And that is the power of good, compassionate, skillful body work. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, hit the like button, head over to the link in the post and read that blog. And I will see you in the next video.